Hi, Leo, and welcome to your weekly general and love tarot forecast. This is for the week of July 23rd through July 29th, 2018. I will be doing two separate readings in this video. The first one will be your general energies for the week, and your second one will be your love energies for the week. I have created timestamps in the description box below for each reading for cross watchers, and I have also listed each deck that I'm using in both readings in the description box below as well. So, Leo, let's get right into your general energies for the week. I'm going to pull a major arcana to see what your overall focus is, or what your focus should be. Just what's going on in your world this week. Okay. Ooh, we have Luna. So, you're really going to be feeling this full moon. I believe that Capricorn also received this as their overall energy. You guys have your new moon solar eclipse coming on August 11th, but we have the full moon in Aquarius total lunar eclipse on Friday, the 27th. And this being your overall energy, Leo, I just have to say, I feel like this moon is very strong and relevant for you guys. Also, with the moon being your overall energy, you may find that you're very sensitive just to what people are saying to you. You might find yourself very sensitive to other people and their emotions, so you might be in like an empath this week. If you're already an empath, that's like on steroids with this coming out. Just events going on in the world, all the energies at hand, you guys may find yourself very sensitive to every bit of it this week. But also with this, a lot of things going on inside of you beneath the surface. It could be where you're trying to just work things out emotionally, or there's, something that is just kind of bothering you. Maybe you need some healing. This is a general reading, so how this is affecting you personally is going to be, a little bit different. So, Leo, and as I'm saying that, look at you guys are on the top here. Here is the Strength card, which is your card. So I feel like no matter what, you guys are strong through this week. But let's see what the tarot has to add to the moon, because these are general energies. We're not looking at your romance. That could definitely play into it, but this is more in general. Everything going on besides romance for Leo. Alright, so we have the Fool, the Magician, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so you guys have three major arcana, two court cards, and one minor arcana. So this is a bit of an intense week, but I feel like it's leading to positive things, actually, all right, based on the cards that have come out. In fact, like new beginnings with this Aquarius total lunar eclipse, because you have the Fool here, and then you have the Magician, and look, they both have this beautiful shooting star, which is the representation of, new beginning, new opportunity. So it is followed up by this Queen of Swords. So to me, this is more what's going on inside of you, because in this position, this is the inner self, okay? And it's like Leo really wants their true happiness. What do I need to do to succeed? What do I need to do to manifest my desire? How can I improve myself? How can I improve my life for greater happiness? It's like you're willing, you want to make changes. It's not that, why do I gotta change this? Why do I gotta do that? It's a different energy. It's like you're inside yourself, and even though we have Luna here, which is the emotional body, the Queen of Swords in this position, you know, this is intellectual, the higher mind, where you're really analyzing things. So you're feeling this, the emotion, okay? But you're analyzing it very properly. I don't even know if that's the right way to describe that. You're not being dramatic. You're not looking at things in a distorted type of like vantage point. You feel the proper emotion and you're able to analyze it correctly in your mind, okay? Because you're seeking happiness. Magician here with Chariot. What is the recipe? What are the ingredients? What do I need to do? What do I need to change about myself? You know, do I need to start exercising? Do I need to eat better? Do I need more sleep? Do I need to adapt a greater sense of spirituality? Do I need some sort of spiritual practice in my life? Do I need to change up my spiritual practice? It's just like all about the new for Leo. And this is general, but what I'm seeing here is this is more of like your inner world. You're in deep introspection rather than these things actually playing out in reality, with Luna and then the Queen of Swords in the position of her inner self. Now, this full moon energy, I believe, is what's giving you like this burst of magic, of like just your consciousness really expanding in ways that it hadn't before, where you're seeing, oh my God, this could totally work, or I could try this, or I could go about it this way. As in the past, like you couldn't even reach that mentally, like you weren't in the proper vibration or the space. But it's something about the energy of this week. All the factors are just perfect and right, and your consciousness expands, and you know exactly what you want and how to get there. And it's like positive. It's not, because sometimes changes, we don't want to make them, right? I know I'm not, sometimes the universe has me kicking and screaming. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want this change. Ultimately, it's always for the best, right? But, sometimes I'm not on board with change. But that is not the case here for you guys. It's like you're ready, and I love that this is your outcome for the week and advice. Honesty, yes, Leo. It's like you're getting very real with yourself. This is not about anybody else this week. I could be like, this could be a Pisces, this could be a Cancer, fellow air or fellow fire sign or air sign, but I don't feel like that is appropriate with your reading this week. This is not about anybody but you. And air could represent Aquarius, right? And so we have this full moon, total lunar eclipse in Aquarius, which is bringing about where you see, Leo, the way forward, the way to your happiness, and how you get yourself there. It's, the universe helps us every step of the way, but it's very empowering energy. You're like taking the reins of your destiny in your own hands, and you're being honest with yourself. So as a self-assessment, it's like, this is where I was wrong. This is what I could have done better. This is where I was successful. This is where I'm amazing, and this is where I'm strong. It's like an overall view of self where you're not overlooking a weakness or flaw within self. You see that as well as your strengths and what makes you amazing. Like I said, you're analyzing everything properly, which is leading you to your happiness. So this week, you guys could just be having a really good week. You could have some conversations with people, and we're just being very honest. We're coming from our soul, from our heart, and we're being honest, and we're sharing ideas. We're sharing ourselves. We're moving forward. But really, this to me is more what's happening inside of you. It's just a big shift along with the astrology at hand right now. So, Leo, those are your general messages for the week. If you require... Oh my God, I can't believe I was going to say that. Anyways, Leo, these are your messages for the week. If you are not interested in your love reading, which is what I was trying to say, I'm wishing you a very beautiful and blessed week. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and hop right into your love reading. And then let's see what overall energy is popping out here in regards to romance. Because it looks like you're very much inside yourself analyzing this week for your general energies. So let's see how love factors into all of that. Love endures. Very nice. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So, Leo, if you were, and look at, there's a lion right there on the bow of this boat. So how perfect is that? And look at, we have that full moon going on up there. Wow. So, Leo, this is like if you were thinking about giving up on your current relationship, you're changing your mind through the introspection that's taking place inside of you. You know, if you're just kind of casually dating somebody and you were like, yeah, I'm going to throw in the towel, you might change your mind. If you're single and you're bitter and, you know, you're like, oh, screw this and bah humbug love, it's like you're changing that this week and you're like, no, I believe in love. I believe in love for me. I know that it can happen for me. It's just, what a shift of energy for Leo in your general read, and then this coming through as the main energy in regards to romance. Huge shift in energy for Leo. This might be where somebody comes back to Leo this week and says, you know what, I still love you. I don't want to give up on you. I don't want to give up on us. You know, you are the love of my life, okay? Or maybe, Leo, you're feeling that way about somebody that you're not with. You're like, you know what, I'm never going to not love you. And so I'm going to do whatever it takes to be with you, all right? That could definitely be playing out for some of you guys. So let's pull some romance angels and see what comes out there. All right, so we have wedding, and we have you deserve love. So yeah, some of you, if you've been just feeling like unhappy, unappreciated, just, you know, if you're in a relationship and it's like it just hasn't been feeling like the right vibe for you, but it's something that you're very committed to, or you're married, or you've been in it for a really long time, again, it's like you're coming to a new perspective about it this week, where love endures. You deserve love, but you also know that the love that you get is the love that you essentially give to yourself. So you're figuring that out, which, you know, in part strengthens the relationship you're already in, right? Because if you can't love yourself, it's hard for other people to love you, or for at least for you to feel their love, right? So this week, if you were like giving up, or you wanted to give up, I don't think you are. You're going to change your mind. And also, there may be somebody coming to you saying, Leo, I'm sorry that I left you, or I'm sorry that, you know, I made you cry, I broke your heart, I didn't give you a chance, whatever it is. They're like coming back around saying, you know what, you are something special, and I can't stop thinking about you, and I want to be with you. I want to be committed. I want to do what it takes to be with you. Some of you, it could be that you've come to this conclusion where there was somebody who really loved you and was just there for you, and you didn't feel it, or you didn't reciprocate for whatever reason, and now you're thinking, you know what, you are the one. You're the one I want to be with and give my all to. So there's a few different things happening with this energy. Let's pull some tarot to add to this. There definitely could be some reconciliations. If you were married and separated, you guys might be coming back together. If you were thinking about separating, you may be very much changing your mind about that this week, okay? And, you know, because this is general, I do have to put this out there. if some of you are in some really bad relationships that just don't honor you on any level and you know it, even if you're married or you've been attached to this relationship for a very long time, Leo, you might come into the decision this week that the love that's enduring is for yourself, and you're knowing that you deserve so much better than what's being given to you, and you making the decision that the love for yourself endures and leaving the relationship that does not honor you behind. Yeah, because look, we had the Hermit fly out as I was saying that. And the Hermit is all about being single, being alone, introspecting, right? And I saw a lot of that happening in your general energies. So if somebody has not been honoring you, it might be better for you to become single and let the love for yourself endure and lead you to a better relationship than trying to hang on to something that just, tears you down. Now, for others of you, this coming out is where I feel some of you were thinking about giving up and throwing in the towel on a relationship, not because it's abusive or bad, but just, for other reasons. And you're coming to the realization through your introspection this week that you don't want to let this relationship go. And also with that Hermit, for those of you where either you're thinking about somebody or somebody's trying to come back into your life, they've introspected, hey Leo, you're the one, or you've introspected about them, hey, you're the one. And look at that, as I'm saying that, it's like it was a missed opportunity, and I want to try, like, is there a chance? Is there any chance? Okay. So I'll just give it a couple more shuffles. Let's pull. Let's see what comes out. So we have the World. Yep, this is that relationship where either you're trying to return to somebody or somebody's trying to return to you, because it's like, hey, that was a missed opportunity. You're the one. Others of you, this is where you're changing your mind. You were like, okay, I'm not going to be with this person anymore, but something about this week, it's like, no, I don't want to leave this. There's more to this relationship, okay? Now we have the Three of Wands. This is the deciding factor where, okay, this is what's happening and I'm going to follow through with it, or this is where, this relationship is trying to return to you. And look at this. We have the Two of Swords in this position, that big full moon. The danger is leaving, like, whatever was wrong in the past is dissipating. Nine of Swords with this, it's like we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Here's this King of Cups in the inner self position, that introspection, and now here we have the Emperor. So, and look at next card out would actually be your energy, Leo. So you guys could be dealing with an Aries, or this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the King of Cups there. It does not have to be those two signs, but strongly presenting in Leo's reading this week. So yeah, those of you who are like thinking of giving up on somebody or a relationship, there's something that's changing through your introspection where you now see a chance, whereas in the past you were like sure that there was no way, but now you see a way. Now it's like the path is lighting up, and you know what you want, you know what you need to do, and you're ready to act on that. Whatever you need to do to make your relationship better, you're willing to do. If you're just dating somebody and it's like it wasn't moving quick enough for you, through this introspection, it's like, you know what, no, you're something special, and I see the future for us, so I'm going to do what it takes. I'm going to move through this energy. I'm not going to push against it. If you've been single for a really long time, it's, again, you're coming into that I can't give up on love. I'm going to do what it takes to attract love to myself. I believe in love, all right? And then just for that handful of you who are just in a really crappy relationship, you are like ready. You are empowered with this Aquarius total lunar eclipse where you're like, nope, I don't need this relationship. It just drags me down, it's harmful to me. You see your way out of it and you're ready to move on, okay? So Leo, let's go ahead and pull an overall outcome advice card for you guys in regards to love and romance. With the King of Cups coming out in the inner self position, I do feel like there's a lot of introspection happening for Leo in regards to love and romance, just like with the general energies. So this might be a week of like deep contemplation for Leo overall. Alright, the Search. Feeling lonely, confused, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Alright, yeah. So to me, this is more of a representation of the energy that has led to the introspection that I've been talking about in your general and in your love reading. Where, you know, what has harmed you and dishonored you, you're ready to let that go because you're seeking true happiness. Somebody of your past that maybe you wish you wouldn't have let go of or you just kind of overlooked, it's a deep desire to bring that relationship back together for you. And for some of you, this person is returning to you saying, Leo, this is how I feel without you. And I really want you in my life, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen, okay? And so, Leo, those are your messages for this week. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.